Now, before you go, there has been a further development since Donald Trump called out the anti-white racism, anti-white violence in South Africa. Let's hear from Julius Malema, a parliamentarian and the founder and leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters.
I will never be intimidated by America. I will never be intimidated by Donald Trump. They were speaking about me in that meeting at White House. If they were not gossiping about me, they should have called me into that meeting. I would have answered everything that Donald Trump wanted from us.
Unapologetic, not backing down, and he again led chants of kill the boer, kill the farmer. I think Donald Trump, if nothing else, has succeeded in shining a light on this very important issue that other world leaders have ignored. And we saw during the horrors of apartheid, just about every world leader take a stand, whether there were sanctions, whether they were speaking out. But this is been ignored up until now.
And Trump really is the master at shaping narratives and using the bully pulpit to force the media to focus on whatever the issue of the day is. He's not missing a beat. Malema over here, he continues to say many, many vile things. He will not be invited to the White House. I think that's a little bit above his pay grade.
Yes.
But he is certainly making hay from that meeting and is not backing down. So the more he does that, hopefully that, coupled with Trump's strategy, does get more global media and world leaders paying attention to it. But it just seems very difficult for most of them to take the kind of stand that they did when the racists were in reverse.
Well, it was very interesting because obviously he's never going to be part of the South African team visiting, but the South Africans did take along a couple of golfers to try to, I don't know, appeal to Donald Trump's love of golf, and he would certainly know who those players were, they're elite players. But one of them then told a story about how his family's involved in farming and they've been impacted by this violence. They've had to deal with people trying to burn down their farm and go after them. So as much of the media has tried to paint this as some sort of a right-wing conspiracy, the evidence there is overwhelming. That
was quite remarkable. Like on one level, I kind of felt bad for the South African president because he came with the strategy, brought the golf legends, and then the meeting took a different turn. But the fact that one of them validated that point, that's interesting. Actually, I didn't know if the president of South Africa knew that was going to happen, or because that kind of gave a crack.
Well, I don't think he knew he was going to have a TV screen rolled in and a 6-minute tape of anti-white violence played for him. So yeah, he next time a world leader goes into the Oval Office,
be prepared.
I'm sure they will be prepared, or else. Kosha Gada, thank you so much for your time tonight.